Hello, my dear ones. Good evening, all. Welcome to 90 Plus India's first animated live tuitions. Hello, my dears. Let me see your charm in the comment box. Yes. Yes. Hi, dear. So, how are you? Yes. Hi, Afrin. And okay. So many people are commenting. Yes, let me see your comments, my dears. Yes. Hi, honey. Then who else are there? Yeah. Sure. Adi, yes, hi. Oh my God. Let's elongate the comment box. Then I'll start reading your names. I can't see you, my dear ones. Your names. Yes, sir. Can you please turn on the comment box? Yes, sure. Hi, yes. Hi, Afri. Today was my social exam. I went really good. Is that very good, my dear? So you are going to score well, right? Yes. So Adi, good evening, Adi. Then yes, hi Srinanda, hi Benita, hi Ananya. Then who else are there? Missing some names. Oh, there they are. Yes, cool. So how was the exam, Afrin? Was it tough? Was it tough? How was the question papers? Was it like all direct questions, or were there indirect questions, but you were able to score it, something like that? How was the question papers? Not your approach, but how was the question papers? MCQs were kind of hard. Hopefully, I will get good marks. Okay, cool. So, was there questions that from the portions that we discussed? Do they repeated the same previous year question papers? Today was my SST paper. How was it, Hannah? How was it? Yes, so many people was having their SST exam. Is that Aisha? Thank you so much. Aisha's commenting that I'm looking pretty today. Yes. Question paper was easy. 4 to 5 questions. PYQs. Is that? So look, 4 to 5 questions have come from the PYQs, and total how much score it will be having. The 4 to 5 questions will be scoring. I'm clear in print culture mainly because of our classes. It's so big in the textbook. Is that stuff? Wow, very good, my dear. And you can refer to our capsule notes. Yes, our capsule notes too. And if you guys are having any doubts, collect the links of the class, watch it. At present, you can watch it in 1.25x or much more speed, right? You don't have to spend exactly 1.5 hours to watch that classes. You can put it in a little bit more faster and watch and complete it. So I will again insist you to watch our important maps class. That class was really very important, and I want you to, mostly they ask us to explain the given statement. Yes, mostly they will ask you to explain the given statement exactly after. So much questions are coming, and like even from the ones that we have solved in our pre-YQ sections was also the mostly previous year question papers have a pattern, like they will be giving you a statement and you will be asked to elucidate, explain, or state with examples, justify that paper, that statement, all those such things. Hi Neeraj, come to the class, my dears. So yes, one more thing is like this class is live in our YouTube channel of 90 plus Middle East. So if you guys have any doubts, you can again go and watch this session in our YouTube channel. Okay, will you guys go and watch it there also? Just watch it there. If you have any, yes. Okay, I'll be there in the YouTube then. Is that honey? Okay, fine. But don't be in this class. YouTube means don't go like that. Sneha ma'am's folder, like a page will be there, and first 5 minutes you will be there, and nearby there will be so many suggestions coming. Don't jump to all those areas. Okay, yes. 2 classes at a time will be hard. Okay, my God, yes. So let it be here. Later time you can go and watch YouTube, right? Yes. I'm having sore throat. Okay, Neeraj. I will not unmute you today. I'll help. I'll help you to. You may comment through the comment box. Yes. Map, all the questions is PYQ. Is that Afrin? Yes, look, my dears, Afrin is having. What did you do to your hair? Nothing. I didn't do anything. I added 2 more clips in the bag. That's all. Perfect. Okay, cool. So yes. So for MCQs, like even when I am discussing this question papers, while we were discussing, I also realized that similar questions they are asking continuously, right? For example, in nuclear power plant, Narora is there, and some such sort of indoor is continuously being asked to mark. All those things are there. It's like continuously they are asking same question. So if you are very thorough with the previous year question papers and this question papers, in Amritsar too, yes, Neeraj. In this question papers, I have seen the same question that we discussed in 2020. 2021. This is 2020 paper. In 2021, what we discussed, that same question has been again here. So they have copied the copy and pasted the similar question from the 2020 question paper and added it in the 2021 session. So it will be so it's like a cheat sheets. Referring to previous year question paper is like a cheat sheets. Yes. Come on, leak the board paper. You can do it. Yes, I can do it. I will give you 10 to nearly 15 to 16 chapters. You just have to go thorough with that and you guys are going to score really highly, really well. Is that, honey? Yes. That's what I'm doing now. Leaking previous year question papers. No, board exam question papers. Yes. Yes, Wasim is also commenting me that he has solved all the sample papers and he is feeling that all of them was very easy. Like nearly 25 sample question papers he have solved and all of them was really easy to him. So it's like it's not because the question paper is easy, it's because you are thorough with the concept. You are thorough with attending the answers. Do you remember our conditions when we started the previous year question papers? What was the trouble that you have faced? You know the answer, you got the question, you know the answer thoroughly well, you are completely by heart with the answer, but you don't understand that where to put this answer to this question, whether is this the answer or that the answer. Oh, and when I explain the answer, you'll be like, oh, this was the answer for this question. I was nearly brainstorming about something great. True, yes, Hannah is commenting true. Now you guys really little bit thorough like where to apply what, like you are studying something. Now when you go back to your text and when you start preparing, you will understand something. When you read a paragraph, as usual or unknowingly, you will start to think about the question that may rise from this paragraph. Do you guys experience that? Okay, only he did sample paper. I hardly did 3 sample papers. And what was the experience of that 3 sample papers, Hannah? What? Didn't get. I meant, now you are doing with the PYQs. Now again, when you are taking NCERT textbook and reading it, not PYQs or practicing sections, reading the exact textbook, while reading, going through the paragraphs, while learning the chapter, you will unknowingly start to identify what question will come from this paragraph. When if you are reading an information about an organized sector, if you're reading a paragraph like organized sector so and so, so and so and so and so, so from to your mind unknowingly it comes like, okay, what are the benefits of the organized sector? What are the features of organized sector? When you see a sentence, unknowingly you would start to convert it into a question. Yes, true. Yes, Aisha is giving me, yes. Who else, no time to go through the textbooks anymore. Don't worry, again, once again, before exam, surely you have to go through the textbooks once again. All chapters, you have to complete all chapters, you have to go through the textbooks before your exam. One more time, you have to go through that. Yes, true, yes, exactly. I'm also getting so much comments. So it's mean that you itself now become a question, the one who puts the question papers. Something like that. You look into a paragraph, you will be able to identify what might be the questions that they will ask from this particular portions. In what all ways the questions will come from this particular paragraph. That ability will come to you when you are solving previous year question papers, and that is the major importance of previous year question papers. Okay. A case study question of unorganized sector. Okay, Afrina, you were able to do that? Yes, so now let's get into our section. We are going to discuss PYQ 2020. And the ones who are watching me in the YouTube, we were discussing the previous year question papers from the 2023 to the backwards. And now we reached PYQ 2020 and we are going to look what are the important questions asked in this year. Okay, yes. Yes, ma'am, it was for 2 years. And you guys remember our motto, my dear ones? What is the motto of the slide or our social class motto? What was that? It's okay, honey. It's okay. You watch in Zoom, yes. Yes. Smile and learn. Very good, Linda. Happy people enjoying PYQ. Yes, happy people enjoying PYQ. I have to manage. Is that Sridhya? You will be able to manage. I have always learned like that. Is that registry? It's a very good habit. Yes. I will accompany them then. Yeah, go. But don't miss, you should be back. You should not go like that. Don't start your explorations in the YouTube. When you're watching, there is, okay, Annie? Yes. Yes. So, be happy while you're learning and don't be stressed out and don't fear like, oh, I have to complete this such a huge and hectic task. It is no. As I said, the exams are easy if you are well done with the quiz syllabus. And sometimes you will be having luck like the portion which you have only covered will be the portions which is having majority of scores. Otherwise, while even if you have skipped one portion while you're entering the exam, also while giving the exams, unknowingly you will memorize what you have studied. At least a flash from your class, from where you have heard it, something will be going in your background. All those things will happen in a quiz, in an exam hall. So don't worry. You heard all the classes. First of all, thing is that you heard all the classes. Yes, and the other thing is your brain is strong to memorize that too. You're giving a backup revision, all those things is there, but at times your brain will memorize something that you heard months ago or days ago. So don't worry, you will be able to clear it. So be chill and go through your preparations. Don't stress you out. Take your break times and I don't want you guys again to repeat it like that. Ma'am, we are not getting time to sleep. It's hard. I'm getting stressed, so I don't have time to sleep. That experience should not be moved. Okay, relax yourself, then you will score good marks. Is that done for you, my dear ones? Yes. So let me know how many still. What about your updates in your? What about your updates in the completed pre-board exams? How many of you completely going out of sleep without any you? How many of you are facing insomnia without sleep? No, ma'am, I couldn't even sleep in during the preparations of pre-board exams. Am I facing still the similar conditions in my class? Yes. No, Hannah is commenting me. Arush, don't ask me that. I'm going to ask you why not. Wake up early in the morning and when you are going to sleep, Neeraj? Okay, so sit aside, guys. No need sleepless nights anymore. Just sleep. Yes. Come, do your work in the daytime and sleep in the night. Yes. Knowing what the page number is, but not actually the content. Not sometimes, majority of the times the brain do so. Yeah, oh my god. Then it's okay. You can, if you are going to sleep at 10:30, you can wake up at 6 or even 5:30. That's a good number, Neeraj. Last week and yesterday I didn't wake up. Okay, cool. Yes. So let's start our class. Wake up early. Ma'am, it's my birthday today. Who's? Linda. Many more happy returns of my dear. Yes, ma'am, do you know it's Linda's birthday? So we have our... Ma'am, I'm struggling. Help me out. Tulasi ma'am as our supporting teacher and we have our Vishak sir as our host. So we all wish you, my dears, your very happy birthday, Linda. Stay happy always. And be a good child. A good child doesn't mean like whoever does every time scoring 100 out of 100. No, nothing like that. Be good to your heart. Okay, yes. Okay, wake up at 5 every day. Yeah, that's also cool, Neeraj. Little bit struggle, right? Yes. For singing happy birthday. Why, honey? Why, honey? Something happened with Manoj sir? Yes. So when people are like wishing you, my dear. And what was it? So you were having some, he's a pro singer, is it? Oh, we didn't know that. Ma'am, do you know that Manoj sir is a pro singer? We also didn't know that, my dears. Yes. So what's your birthday updates? What's happening in your family? Any party, any cake cutting, anything like that, Linda? Oh, it's 8:45. Let's come back to our class and start with our how old now, Linda? Aisha want to know how old are you? Maybe cake cutting on evening. Oh yeah, cake cutting on evening. Yes, enjoy it. Yes. So let's start. You shouldn't ask my age. Something is like that also, Aisha. You should not ask someone their age during their birthday. Yes, some sort of tradition is like that. Yes. Her birthday wasn't in Feb. Why not, Arush? Oh, because of the board exams. Afrin Gus. Which of the following revolutions is called as the first expression of nationalism? Yes, come back to the class. Ah, yes. Vaibhav has already commented me the answer. What about others? Birthday bums. Yes. Okay, cool. Srinanda commented me the answer. Vaibhav commented me. Hana, Minha, then... no, Shridiya. Today it is already in the timetable. It was social class. Yes. Then Muhammad, yes, Muhammad Nurul is right, Advaith is right, Afrin is right, so many people are right. Yes, it is French Revolution. So I'm going to ask you when it happened. In which year French Revolution? What is the year of French Revolution, my dears? Yes, exactly, Rajashri. You are correct. No, Indian, not that much back. No, not that much friend. Yes, which is the year of French Revolution. So many years are coming up. No, majority is there. Okay, right. It's 1789. It's 1789 French Revolution. Yeah. Leora, Safa, Sebo, all those people were right. Yes. Why was the Inland Migration Act of 1859 troublesome for plantation workers? Yes, honey, very good. Yes, why it was like it was a restriction act. They were not go out. It not migration. Sorry, my dear, it's immigration. It's inland immigration. Sorry, Inland Immigration Act of 1859. Why what is this troublesome? Because it was a restriction on their movement. They were not allowed to move out of their plantations or the tea gardens. They were not allowed to go back to their homes as they need to take permissions, and when they were taking permissions they were not given the permission, so it's like a forcing to be continuous work without even having a leave or moving back to their native places, all those things. Yes, they have to take permission to leave the gardens, and rarely was it ever given. Yes, Arish, you are right. Why was the Vernacular Act passed in 1878? From which chapter the question is? This question is from which chapter? I didn't allow the peasants to move in and out of it. I didn't. I call it as I didn't. Yes, print culture. Yes, very good. So tell me, why was Vernacular Act was passed in 1857? Yes. Why it was passed in 1857? 1878. Why I am struggling with the numbers. Yes, 1878. To increase censorship. Why that? Honey. I don't understand. Comment me the answer. Yes. To censor the press, to censor. Yes, excellent. Let's look into the answer. What is the answer? It was an after effect of 1857 revolt. After the revolt of 1857, the freedom of press, the attitude towards the freedom of press changed. So and the nationalist movements used the vernacular newspapers. What is vernacular newspapers? The newspapers in local language. So they started to use these vernacular newspapers to spread nationalism. So the British identified that if we are leaving them like that, it will again pave way to another revolt. So to control this, the freedom of press, they passed the Vernacular Act of 1878. The Vernacular Act of 1878. What it provided? It provided extensive right to censor reports, editorials in the vernacular press. They even tracked them and even confiscate if any seditious content was published. If any seditious content was published in this vernacular newspapers, the British agencies or the British government will took control of the press. So it's like to censor the editorial boards, to censor the reports, to track the newspapers what they are serving, and also if any seditious content is being published overcrossing the limitations or the threats of the British, it will be confiscated. Yes, so you may expect the similar question in your question paper in another way. In which year Vernacular Act passed? So we have already learned that it is in 1878. What caused Vernacular Act to be passed? The impact of 1857 revolt. What was the act about? Controlling the press freedom, giving more censorship towards the vernacular newspapers. Yes. Why was Gulamgiri book returned by Jyotiba Phule in 1871? Yes, this came for my exam for 3 marks. Is that Hannah? So you have to elaborate a little bit and write in our print culture and modern world. In that PPT PowerPoint presentation, we have given a slide itself about vernacular act. There are so many other provisions also. You in not of concluding it or making it crisp, you can elaborate it and write. Yes, yes. So why was Gulamgiri book written by Jyotibai Phule in 1871? To highlight the working conditions of slaves and what are the other things? Tongue twisters. Yes, honey, something is happening. Yes. Yes, Saturday, something is wrong with my tongue. Yes, something is happening with my tongue. Injustice of caste system. Yes, Aisha is telling injustice of caste system. There are so many other. In previous year textbooks, there were a detailed explanation of why Gulamgiri was written. Like he was trying to identify the class struggles, the caste systems. But according to our textbook, we can conclude it in one sentence that to express the caste discrimination facing in a particular society, in Indian society, or in a motive to oppress the caste discrimination by shedding light to what happens in a reality. So it was a motive against the caste system, caste discrimination, and all those things. Or you can say he wrote that book as an opposition to the caste discrimination. Yes, this question will mostly come for 1 mark or 2 mark. Yes, you can expect that. Define the term veto, define the term, or you can go for the answer, define the term carding. What is veto? What is veto? And tell me from which chapter the question came. I don't know, to be honest. Okay, very good. Applause for your honesty. What about others? You are testing my brain. Yes, I am testing your brain. First time I am seeing. Yes, Aisha selling. Print culture. No. Why you guys are going to print culture? Never heard, man. Clothing material, no idea. Okay, better you guys are not having any. It's an out of syllabus question. In present your textbook, you don't have this portion. This is 2020's question paper, so something will be out of syllabus. So basically, yes, it is a deleted portion question. At least you are able to identify which is a deleted portion or which is from our syllabus, right? Okay, thank God. Yes. So define the term veto. What is veto? Even if you are not going to look into it into a detail, but what is veto? It's a power to abolish a law or a power to official power to deny anything. For example, you might have heard that in UN, Russia used veto power on this policy, and some other countries used veto powers on their approach. All those things when there is a military possession. Veto mean vote? No, it's not vote. It's a power to abolish. An official action, a power to abolish, or yes, exactly as Iniga said, a power to say no to stop an official action. If you have to control an official action, if you don't want to be part of that official action, or you want to deny that, in not only into Japan, any areas, even I guess Russia used their veto power to abolish a military attack towards India. To save India in the UN once Russia even used a veto power. So many people will be the in UN we are very much very much hearing this term of veto. Yes. What is carding? Bible? No, not that one, Sridhya. Define the term carding. What is carding? Who was going to attack? If my memory is correct, it's Portuguese, I guess. Portuguese or French. After independence, and I guess it's for Pondicherry. If my memory is right, I'm not very sure. Suddenly, when I saw the term veto, I memorized that. But I guess whether it will be Pondicherry or Mahi, any of these. So it was not united to India. So it was under French and Portuguese. I don't exactly remember which is that place. So these two, one of these two countries used the support of other global powers to confiscate this land to them. So they plan, like in UN military, they oppose this issue, they arise this issue in the UN, and UN started to support them, send their military to confiscate this land from India by having a war with us. But Russia used their veto power to abolish the decision of UN. So that's like that is a reason for the what we'll say, the friendship of India and Russia. It's a foreign relations, India and Russia. So once that time Russia was with India, so Russia used the powers to veto power. So India was saved from that military attack. And I guess Egypt also supported us. And another way, the army, the Portuguese or French army, I'm not exactly remembering which country it was. So their army was planning to come to India to the sea route. So the Egypt closed the Suez Canal and said that India is our friend, you can't go through this canal and attack India. That's also another story why with Egypt we have a friendship. All those things are there. Let's leave it. Not important to our exam point of view. Yes. Then look in the fifth question. Buddhist missionaries from China introduced hand printing technology into, yes, many protectors of India, into dash around AD 768 to 770. Yes. Ma'am, how are you so interested in this? Learn it. You will feel like you are watching a movie. When you look into this historical facts, you will feel like, when I am saying, are you not feeling like someone is trying to attack, someone is doing something dramatic? So the foreign relation, sometimes it looks like a dramatic approach. Yes. So now come back to the fifth question. What is the answer for that? Buddhist missionaries from India, China introduced hand printing technology into Japan. Exactly, Japan around and 768 to 770 AD. Now let me ask you, what is the oldest Japanese book printed using hand printing technology? Bible, I'm going to kill you. No, you said the answer to the next one. No, the Japanese book. Evelyn, you have to add one more word before that, two sentences. Yes, 2 words. Yes, what was that? Diamond Sutra, exactly. Which is the oldest Diamond Buddhist Sutra? Can you ask this question too? No. So, Diamond Buddhist Sutra is the oldest Japanese book printed by the hand printing technology. Yes, by 1448. Again, the is a little bit important. When Gutenberg perfected a system of printing. Let me ask you, when Gutenberg invented printing press? When Gutenberg invented printing press? Who said that? 143. Yes. Safa, you have to add a 0 to that. 1448, he perfected that system. That was not the primary version. He advanced that version on. So many modifications have been done in that particular system. Yes, so it's like in 1430s, the first printing press came, and if you remember, you will remember the code. Yes. Yes, honey, you guys are remembering that code. I know. So yes, look, move to our sixth question. Why was reading of manuscripts not easy in India? Choose the appropriate reason from the following. Yes, Sridiya, the second answer is that, Bible. Oh, I haven't mentioned that. The Gutenberg perfected system of printing. The first book he printed was Bible. Yes, the first book he printed was Bible. Exactly. So, answer to the sixth question. Why was reading manuscripts not easy in India? Yes, exactly. Inika, you are right. Safa, you are right. Efren is right. Amna is right. What about others? Yes. Hannah is right. Yes, Rumaiza is right. Very good. So the answer is D. The manuscripts are fragile. And in which are the major languages in which the Indian manuscripts was available? The major languages of Indian manuscripts. Which are the major languages of Indian manuscripts? Sanskrit, yes, 3 are they. Sanskrit, vernacular is also there. Apart from vernacular, which are the 3 major languages in which? Yes, no one is saying all the 3 together. Some people are saying one thing, and Alora, check your network. I guess you have some network issues. Yes. I don't know why I find C option funny. Yes, C option is a little bit funny. Our manuscripts are even in English. What to do? It's Malayalam. No, 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 no. It's Persian, Arabic, and Sanskrit. And apart from that, we have vernacular languages too. Other vernacular languages was also there, but majorly these three languages we had our ancient manuscripts: Persian, Arabic, and Sanskrit. Okay. Seventh question: who were called chapmen? Seller of penny chapbooks. Exactly. Seller of penny chapbooks. Who was known as chapman? The seller of penny chapbooks. Yes. Fill in the blanks. This has been swapped here and there. This is here and this should be here. Some mistakes, some typo in the question paper. So the examples, you have to give the examples. The types of resources are biotic and abiotic, renewable and non-renewable. So what are the examples for biotic and abiotic resources? Yes, abiotic. And what is the definition of biotic and abiotic? You guys know, right? What is the definition? Let me see. What is the definition of biotic and abiotic? Living and non-living. Yes, if in one word you can say like living and non-living. So what are the examples of abiotic? Yes. Here you can add flora, fauna, human resources, all those are biotic. And whatever is abiotic, earth, soil, water, all those resources are non-living things are abiotic. Renewable and non-renewable. What is a renewable resource? What is a renewable resource? Physical factors. From where that physical factors came. Renewable. What is renewable resource? Which can be used more than once, or it's not like more than once. It's like it's there. Even if you use extensively, you can be there. It can be renewed. You will get it again and again. Yes. Then, which are the examples of renewable resources? Yes, water is a renewable resource until there is precipitation. Until there is rain, until there is some sort of precipitation, water is also renewable resources. Exactly. Solar energy, wind, all those things are renewable resources. What about non-renewable resources? Something it gets exhausted when you use extensively and it will take long time to replenish. Yes. Fuel, coal, fossil fuels, iron, all those things. Yes, exactly. Minerals, fossil fuels and coal, petroleum, all those things. Then, ninth question. Which is the oldest artificial seaport of India? Oldest artificial. Exactly, Matthews Philip. You are right. Ananya is right. Okay. It's Chennai. Which is the oldest artificial seaport? Chennai. Which is the deepest landlocked and well-protected seaport? Honey. Yes. You answered that for the first one or the second one? Not Mumbai. No. Ananya is right. And no one else. Linda is right. Yes. Neeraj is right. Safa is right. Why you are putting a question mark at the end? Yes. Spelling. Don't care with the spelling. If you're right with the answers, it's okay. Yes. What is the answer? Not Mamagaon, not Mumbai High. No, not Kolkata. It's Visakhapatnam. Vishakha. Vishak sir is looking at me when I'm saying Visakhapatnam. It's not Vishak, it's Visakhapatnam. Yes. Which of the following states is Kalpakkam nuclear power plant is located? Yes, Inian, you are right. Vaibhav is right. Yes. 10. Kalpakkam is located. For Kalpakkam, I always think of Kalabakara. Nice. In which of this following state is Kalpakkam located? Tamil Nadu. Yes. It's in Tamil Nadu. Nuclear power plant. The Kalpakkam is located in Tamil Nadu. Yes. Which choose the correct option from the columns A and B. Choose the correct options. Here also there is an issue, but don't look into it. You just have to match it. Chandrapur thermal power plant. Where it is? Chandrapur thermal power plant. Is it in Odisha? B. You guys are saying B is the right one. Mayurbhanj. Mayurpanch iron or mines is in which state? Yes, there is an issue. That's why I said there is this question also there is an issue. But don't look into the question. Now let me ask you. Chandrapur thermal power plant is in Maharashtra. It is in Maharashtra. And the rest of thing you can match it with each other. Mayurpanch iron ore mines are in which state? Mayurpanch, Odisha. Very good. Mayurpanch iron ore mines are there in Odisha, and Kalol oil fields are there in what? Give me the answer. Yes. B1C3. Yes, exactly. Kalol oil fields are there in Gujarat, and bauxite mines are in. Yes, bauxite mines. There is no exact data, like it is there in Odisha, Jharkhand, that belt is the bauxite belt. So this is the issue. For Chandrapur there is Maharashtra. Mayurpanch iron ore mines we can match with Odisha. Somewhere in India, Jharkhand is there. Yes, bauxite mines are in Jharkhand. Jharkhand is also there. Odisha is also there. Yes. So Kalol oil fields in Gujarat. Then next, move to the next question, 12th question. Dash industry is used for manufacturing aircraft, utensils and wires. Which industry? Yes, exactly, Safa, you're right. And which industry is used for manufacturing aircraft, light and corrosion resistance? Very good. Yes, it is aluminium smelting industry. Aluminium smelting industry. And let me ask you, what is the raw material or ore of aluminium? What is the ore of aluminium? What is the ore of bauxite? Very good. So bauxite is the ore of aluminium. Yes. So which one of the following is a major caste group of Sri Lanka? Don't ask chem questions, ma'am. It's not from chemistry, Neeraj. It's from our manufacturing industries. Geography 6th chapter. Yes. Sinhala and Tamil. Sinhala and Tamil. That's the other. Even if the question is like major linguistic groups, you also have to go with Singali and Tamil. Yes. So which state any one step in Belgium to rule out the problems of regional differences and cultural diversities. In the last question papers, we have discussed a 3-mark or 5-mark question on this, right? Do you guys remember? Ma'am, this camera came for my exam. Yes, and you done well with that, Nurul. Yes. Amended the constitution 4 times. What is the step they taken? The French and Belgian ministers cannot make decisions unilaterally. Go for the steps. Yes. I have discussed the same question in the last class. The number of French and Dutch speaking ministers shall be equal in the parliament. Very good, Arush. French and Dutch speaking ministers, you can go for that. Community government was formed. Very good, Aisha. Community government. Yes, Amna also gave me the answer. Community government was there. And there were separate local governments. Brussels is an example, separate governments, and they were given. Now the state governments are not just a subordinate. Yes, equal representatives in the Brussels, exactly. Brussels state capital, they formed a separate government with equal representatives. That is also an example. All those things. Dutch speaking, equal number of Dutch and French speaking ministers, community government. The state governments are not more subordinated to the central government. That all changes at the step. Any one step you have to mention. Modern democracies maintain check and balance system. Identify the correct option based on the horizontal power sharing arrangement. Open your eyes and look. This is the key point. Horizontal power sharing arrangement. Which is the horizontal power sharing arrangement? Yes. Option B, legislative, executive and judiciary. What about option A? What type of power sharing is there in option A? Central government, state government and local bodies. Very good, Rajeshri. It is vertical power sharing. Like one is at the top, you are coming down in as a hierarchy it is going on. But what about the horizontal power sharing? 3 bodies are there, but none of them are superior to other. It's like they all are supervising each other. That is horizontal power sharing. The other one is vertical power sharing. So now you have learned two questions. If the same question comes like what is a vertical power sharing, you have to go with central government, state government and local bodies. Yes, suggest any one way to protect women from domestic operations. It's also, even if you don't even read the textbook, you can go for the answers. Yes, suggest any one way to protect the women from domestic operations. Is that Ajal? Oh my god. Ma'am, you look tired today, am I? No, I'm not tired. Yes, educating them. Yes, Aisha. You are right. Yes. Only educate. Create helplines. Okay, let me see your answers. 15 minutes. What 15? Give a break 15 minutes. It's only 9. Oh, you want 9:30. Let's have a look. I don't think we need a break. Let's stop it at 10:15. Do we need a break before that? Let's stop it at 10:15, right? Which one you want? Yes, promote gender equality, providing research seats. Okay. Stop. Which? We will study till 11. You need a 15-minute break and you want to study till 11. I won't take class till 11. Yes, let's stop early. Yes, let's stop. A frame. Create awareness and teach both genders the importance of respecting. Yes, all those things are correct. Strict laws, it could be, then educate them so they can be economically independent. Then another thing is better awareness, not education just for women, both. For both category, you have to educate. Yes, all those things are an answer for this question. Suggest any one way to create communal harmony among various communities of India. Yes, it looks easily. How you will bring communal harmony, and this is a nearby burning issue. Which year paper is this? 2021, 2020, honey. Yes. How you will bring communal harmony? Everyone definitely chose the first option. Why? Then I want the answers for the second question. Community government. Who asked till 11 p.m.? Please give me your address. Someone is asking for your address. I guess who's that? It's Linda's birthday, so we need break. Linda didn't need break for her birthday. And who is that, ma'am? Can you scroll that comment box? Ma'am, this one, ma'am. This one. Rehan. It's Rehan. I'm informing his name too. Don't tell them. Don't. Yes. It was a survey for conducting class till 11. Really, Hannah? Okay. More policies in decentralization. Yes. So, suggest any one way to create communal harmony. How you will create that? First thing is similar thing. You have to educate every class groups. You have to educate everyone about the basic idea of every religion. If you are away with the other religion, you won't find as an alien to them, right? You know what are the important festivals, how to respect them, what will hurt their religious sentiments. You will be thorough with that. So you will be able to address each other's issues. You will be able to identify what is their religious sentiment. So have a basic information or education about all religious things, not every other religion. What is their festivals, what are important to them, so how their society want to live, all those things. Another thing is give not just minority laws, the laws which accommodate social diversity. The laws which accommodate social diversity, you have to ensure all others, language and religion, all those things. Then another thing is, if a communal right and all those things is happening, what is the first thing you have to do? Cut the misconception. Someone will be targeting you and providing you with the rebel ideas, and you should have a sense to come out of that. That is the first thing that a society should learn, and basically it should start from an educating a school of people like you. Yes. Create clarity among community. Very good, Safa. Create clarity among community. Provide equal representation. Yes. Equal representation. This should not be a rule of majority over the minority. It should move in hand. It should move hand in hand. That thing also. Yes. Okay. Remedial class. Okay. Cool. Yes. Choose the incorrect option from column A and B. This is also again all I don't understand why this question paper I always have an issue with the match the following and incorrect option selections. Everywhere there, yes. Landless rural labor. What will be his development goals? More days of work and better wages. That is the correct one. Prosperous farmer from the Punjab. From this, he will be wanting assured higher support prices for their crops. Better highest. He is a farmer, so he want better higher support prices. Farmer who depends only on growing farmers who depend only on rain for growing crops, they have to get another better irrigation facilities. And a rural woman from the land owning family, she needs a regular job and high wages to increase her income. So these two things have to be mismatched. This is like this should be here and the C should be matched with 2. That they are the 2 incorrect options. Sure, honey. Something happened today only. The last class was not an issue, right? I will give you a good one. Okay, nice. I'm better with that, but today something is happening. Yes. So, study the table and answer the questions given below. In comparison to Kerala, which state has the highest infant mortality rate? Which state have highest infant mortality rate? And let me ask you, what is infant mortality? What is infant mortality? Give me the answer for that. I know you will be able to identify which is a state by just looking into the map, not chart. But what is infant mortality? Number of babies died before age of 1 in an year. Number of childbirth happening within an year. That is, yes, per year. Exactly. That is infant mortality rate. So here the answer is Bihar is having 38, 10, 33. Which state is higher? Of course, Bihar is the higher, and the answer is also Bihar. Suggest any one way to create employment in semi-rural areas. This question papers have so many suggestions. Yes. Suggest any one way to create employment in semi-rural areas. NREJ, yes. Then better transport, very good, needed. That is educate them. You can go for a small scale industries. You can go for a small scale industries with a regional raw material, from which you can use a regional raw material. 100 days of guaranteed work. It is also there. MNC, yes, MNC is the last thing, but industries will be better than MNC, I guess, because we have learned about the after effects of an MNC, right? Markets which buy from local farmers, economic development, infrastructure be improved. What is the advantage of having better transportations, better access to the outside world? If a farmer is there, he have a better transportation facility, he can sell his products, his aggregate products in the city market with better cost and better revenue. So he can get more income. So all these ways create employment. So more people will be employed in the agricultural sectors, all those things. Yes, very good. Now, how is GDP calculated? How is GDP calculated? I wish this paper was there for my exams. Every paper will be there for your exams, don't worry. Yes. So how is public sector different from private sector? Or this, you can go for any one of this. You can go for any one of this. Yes. How is GDP calculated? The first question, how is GDP calculated? The amount of final goods of a country on a particular year. Exactly. The amount of final goods on a country on a particular year. The sum total of the value of final goods and services produced in a sector, in all sectors, 3 sectors, primary, secondary and tertiary sector, during a particular year. Final value of final goods and services, all 3 sectors is added up together in a particular year is calculated, and this is gross domestic product. It is a value of all final goods and services produced within a country during a particular year. Again, it's like I made it in a little bit short sentence. Final goods and services within a country within a year. Then, what is the next thing? What is the difference between public sector and private sector? What is the basic difference? Ownership. Who owns it? Public sector is owned by, controlled and managed by the government. Private sectors include business owned, managed by private individuals or entities. That is, a single individual can manage a private sector. A group of individuals, a group, an entity can also manage a private sector. Clear? Yes, group of individual. It's stuck for me. Yes, Safa, check your netbook. Now we are moving to our source-based questions. Paragraph questions. Yes. Read the source given below and answer the questions that follows. The movement in towns. The movement started with middle class participation in the cities. Thousands of students left government-controlled schools and colleges. Headmasters and teachers reassigned and lawyers gave up their legal practices. The council elections were boycotted in most provinces except Madras, where the Justice Party, the party of non-Brahmins, felt that entering council was one way of gaining some power, something that usually only Brahmins had access to. The effects of non-corporation on economic front were more dramatic. What was that? Foreign goods were boycotted, liquor shops picketed, foreign clothes burned in the huge bonfires. The import of foreign clothes have between 1921 to 22. That's like 102 crores to 57 crore. In many places, merchants and traders refused to trade in foreign goods or finance foreign trade. As the boycott movement spread, the people began discarding imported clothes and wearing only Indian ones. The production of Indian textile mills and handlooms went up. Explain the role of Justice Party in boycotting of council election. That is the first question for you. Ma'am, unmute someone. Explain the role of Justice Party in boycotting of council elections. Rihan. The answer is given in the paragraph itself. Yes, you go for the answer.
Oh, you chose me.
Yes, I choose you. Yes.
Yeah. Explain the role of Justice Party.
Yes. What is the role of Justice Party?
My God, what could it be?
What could it be? Read the paragraph. What could it be? Do they supported boycotting council of elections?
Felt that Justice Party felt that entering the council was one way of gaining some power, something that usually only Brahmins had access to. I see.
So, what is their role in boycotting the what? What is the question? Yes, boycotting council election. Do they boycott it, or they stand with the motion, or they stand against the notion?
They stood against it, right?
Against what?
Council elections.
They stood against council elections. They didn't stand for the council elections.
I didn't read that correctly. You changed it too quick.
Yes, go for a reading.
Okay. Okay, they didn't boycott it.
So what is their role?
They stood in the council elections to gain power.
Yes, exactly. So what is their role means they have to say they didn't supported the boycotting of council elections. They didn't participate in the non-corporation movement by supporting the boycotting the council elections, but they stood in the council elections because they felt that they were the party of non-Brahmins. So only by standing in the council elections they will be gaining some powers which was an access only to the Brahmins. This is clear to you? They are twisting the questions. They asked you like what is the role? What is the role means they don't have any role because they didn't stand. They didn't supported the boycotting of council election motion. All others boycotted the council election, but Justice Party stood for the elections. How was the effects of non-corporation on the economic front dramatic? How was the effects of non-corporation on the economic front dramatic? Ma'am, unmute someone else. Aisha. Could you please unmute, dear? Yes, hello Aisha. I guess she has some issue with her network. You were stuck somewhere. You are not able to unmute, Aisha. What happened? Yes, I can hear you. Go for the answer, Aisha. Exactly. That is the answer. Then, explain the effect of boycott movement on foreign textile trade. Ma'am, unmute someone else. Inika. Inika means speed, right? Is that? No. What is your meaning? What is the meaning of your name? Inika?
It means little earth.
What? I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat it once again?
Little earth.
Little hard.
Yeah.
In which language it is?
I think it's Sanskrit. I'm not really sure.
Sanskrit. Okay, nice. Yes. So go for the answer, Inika. The third one. Explain the effect
Yes,
of boycott movement on foreign textile
After
trade.
the boycott movement, the demand for like the products it decreased, and there was like decrease in the import of foreign textiles.
Very good. Better to add the statistics too.
I'm not sure what that.
That is there itself. You just have to add that too.
Okay, like from rupees 102 crore to rupees 57 crore.
You have to say that after the
And
boycott.
20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So after the boycott movement, what was the impact? Like the amount of the demand for the foreign goods, foreign textiles dropped drastically. What was the drastic change? You have to say it in figures. 1921, it was 102 crores, but when it reached 1922, it was only 57 crores. So it's like a huge decrease. And as well as we are boycotting foreign clothes, it doesn't mean that we are boycotting clothes. We have to wear something. So what happened? Parallelly, the Indian textiles, the handloom industry was also coming up. They were rising up economically. Yes. Then describe any three features of federal government. You guys remember federal government and unitary government, and I guess we have a hand raise. Aben? Yes. No? Why you shifted it to a salute? No, ma'am, I didn't mean to do so. I was just relaxing my hands. Yes, Aven. Okay, fine. Describe any three features of federal government. Here is the answer for you. It is it's a different tier government with independent powers. 3 tiers or 4 tiers it will be there. Central government, state government, and the local bodies are there. So different tiers of government, and these 3 tiers have independent powers. State government has power of its own, which is not answerable to central government. Both these governments are separately answerable to the people. And what are the other important points you can add in the federal system? They have their own legislature, and even though some kind of subjects are there, union list is there, state list is there. So they have union list, that subject is reserved for the union government, and the state list they have state government. Yes. And we have local bodies for ensuring better village administrations. The local level of governments came under the Panchayati Raj. So basically, what is federal system? Different tiers of government will be there, and these governments will be having independent powers. They are not answerable to each other. They are not answerable to each other. They are separately answerable to the people. They are separately answerable. It doesn't mean that the central government do not have any powers at all. It's not the meaning. Some cases the central government have a power on state government, but it's not like just a subordinate. It's above that. Okay. Yes. So who will give me the any three features of federal government? Is this question clear to you? If it is, I want Aben. Aben, you listen to the question. Aben, please unmute yourself. Yes. Aben, unmute yourself. Yes. Give me the any three features of unitary government. I just told you that.
Yeah, they are not accountable for their mistakes.
Yeah.
Would be the one, first one.
Is that mean they are not accountable for their mistakes?
Not each other's mistake.
Is that about
Right.
each other's mistake?
I don't know. I can't answer this question.
Go for the other thing. What is basically a federal government means?
Union of governments.
Huh?
Union of governments.
Union of governments.
That includes the state,
Hmm.
federal, central government.
Hmm. What do you call it as? A differentiate power between state, central, local bodies, all those things. What do you call it as?
Union government.
No, you didn't listen to the questions when I am explaining it. You were not listening to the class when I was explaining it, Abel. You were playing around, right?
I was.
You was. Then why you are not able to? I'm just asking you to reply what I said. You were somewhere else. Listen, be attentive in the class, ma'am. Can you please unmute someone else?
We can make it as
Seenath.
Seenath comment.
Different. Yes, Safa, you are right. Mohammed Nurul, ma'am, is India a mix of both unitary and India is a federal government, but it has unitary features too. That is the actual condition of India. You can't mention India as just as federal or just as unitary. India is a federal government, but it have unitary features. Yes. Zenat, go for the answer. What is the 3 features of federal government?
Please unmute here. Please unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So federal government, it is classified. I mean, it is separated into 3 tiers, which are central government, state government, and local government. State and both the governments, which are like state and the central government, they are separately answerable to the people. Whatever they do, they are separately
Exactly.
answered to the people, and they are not answerable to the central government or the local government. And
Then yes, you say excellent and do subject divisions and all those things. What was that? Do both the governments look into all those subjects equally?
yeah.
Yes. State government and central government have equal impact on defense. Am I right?
Yes.
I'm going
Yes.
to kill you. Am I right? Who decides the laws regarding states defense?
People.
People. My God. People decide the laws against the defense, or is that Zenith? Are you remembering something we studied as union list, state list, concurrent list? You remembering that?
I was new.
You're the first time in this class.
Yes, I remember I'm new. I didn't join before. I'm new.
Okay, this chapter is taken in your classes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
This is covered in your school, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. There are 3 subjects like union list, state list, and concurrent list. Which all subject that comes under the union list, only central government will be looking to it and making laws regarding that. State government will not have any power to enact any laws in that. State government have some state list, which is like police, commerce, etc., etc. These subjects, each states will be making laws on that. And there is a concurrent list like education and all, which is included in both central and state government can make laws regarding these things. Defense, banking, foreign affairs, all those items comes under union list, which only central government can make this question. Yes. Yes. Afrin, Zenith is in your class, Afrin. Yes, then there is residual list. A new list for a particular subject which is added newly, like IT, and AI, artificial intelligence, all those subjects, which was not there while we are making our constitution, Indian constitution. Yes. So what are the features of federal government? She has answered it correctly. Different tiers of government. These tiers are independent and they are separately answerable to the people, but they have powers on it. They have independent powers. Afrin is asking you, Zeenat, like, don't you remember that today we had a questions on union list? You attended that one? Zenat? Yes. So what describe any three features of unitary government? What is that? Either only one level of government or sub-units are subordinate to the central government. There is only either there will be only one government. There will be nothing like central government and state government. There will be only one government. Otherwise, there will be a central government and the state government will be subordinate. The central government can pass orders to the provincial or local government. The central government, they are not independent. The second point is they are not independent. First point is either only one level of government or the subordinate government, sub-units, as sub-units there will be. And the second thing is they are dependent. No independent powers. The central government can pass on orders to the provincial or the local government. The provincial government is not independent. They have to follow the orders of the central government. That is unitary system. Clear? You identify the difference between federal system and unitary system? Yes? Let me know in the comment box. Is this clear to you? Perfect. What about others? Is this clear to you? Yes, Srinada is telling me yes, clear. Aisha, okay, Nia is clear to you. What about others? So if it is clear to you, let me ask what are the features of unitary government, ma'am? Can you please unmute someone?
You can unmute our birthday girl, Linda.
Linda, please unmute Linda and tell me the answer. Linda. No, you are not.
Yes.
Yes. Go for the answer, Linda. Describe the three
Yes,
features of
ma'am.
unitary government.
In federal government, the different tiers of government will be having independent powers, and then each government will be having its own powers state government will be having its own powers that won't be answerable to central government.
For unitary government.
Yeah. I'm saying federal government, so
I asked you about unitary government.
okay, sorry, I'll say it.
Yes.
In unitary government, one level will be responsible to one level will be subordinate to the central government.
Don't mix it
Is
up
there
the
one
answers.
of
How many tiers? There will be the tiers of government.
No, it will be levels and sub-units.
Yes, only one level. On either there will be one government, one central government, or there will be sub-units to that. Other level there are sub-units. Yes, either they are one level or there are sub-units. Yes. Then next point.
Yeah. Then the central government can pass the orders or laws to the local government
Very
or
good.
the provincials.
Then one more thing. What about the freedom of these governments?
They these governments are subordinate to the central government.
So what you can say it in single sentence? Do state government independent of central government? Do state governments or the subordinate governments have independent powers?
No, they're dependent on each other.
So you have to add that as a third point. It's independent. It does not have independent powers. Other subunits does not experience as independent powers. Mention any three features of secularism described in Indian Constitution. What is secularism, my dears? What is secularism? Yes, equal respect and recognition for all religion by the state. No discrimination by the state on the basis of religion. No interference in the functioning of any religion by the state. Yes. let's look what is the answer for that. There is no official religion for Indian state. Like there will be no official, that is first thing of secularism. There should not be any official religion for the state. Constitution provides all individuals and communities freedom to profess, practice and propagate any religion or not to follow any. There is no official religion. You can practice, propagate and profess any religion, or you can be like, I am an atheist, I don't want to follow any. You don't need to follow any, you can stay as you are. The Constitution prohibits discrimination on the grounds of religion. There is no religion, then there is no religious discrimination should be experienced. The Constitution prohibits. There is no extra favor for the majority, no oppression for the majority. There should not be anything like that on the religious grounds, on the basis of religion. No extra permissions, favors, or extra advantages should not be there. At the same time, the Constitution allows the state to intervene. It doesn't mean that you can't intervene in religious matters. Yes, you can. The Constitution allows the state to intervene in the matters of religion in order to ensure equality within religious community. For example, if they identified some sort of religious practice as a threat to the equality in the society, a threat to gender equality, a threat to social equality, dignity of an individual, something highly superstitious things are happening and it is making the people to not giving them a right to live freely. All those things. For example, if someone is practicing human sacrifices, the religion will ban that. If there is untouchability, the Constitution have the right to ban that. The Constitution have a right to make it a religious offense, and so the Constitution allows the interference in the matters of religion. The state will interfere. The state will intervene in the matters of religion if to ensure. No, it's not like just because you are the state you can't interfere. It should be in the case like you have to ensure equality within religious communities. Okay, these are the three features of no official religion. Any individual can practice, profess and propagate their religion or not to follow any. Prohibits discrimination on the religious grounds. And the other thing is, the Constitution is allowing state to intervene when there is an inequality happening. For example, untouchability. This Constitution bans untouchability. Sati, yes. Sati, all those things. Yes. Yes. So, who will give me the answer back? Is this clear to you? Do you want me to repeat? This question came for my exam. Is that needed? And you guys are through with it. So, ma'am, unmute someone.
Nia.
Nia. Nia? Yes. Give me the answer.
You should explain again.
Yes, go for the answer, Nia.
I was about to ask you to explain again.
You were about and you commented me, yes.
I was about to type something.
Yes, you want the slide back? Okay, sure, I will explain to you. There should not be any official religion. No official religion is there. Other thing is like, for example, Sri Lanka there is Buddhism, or Pakistan there is Islam, but in India there should not be any official religion. Then another thing is, any individual or a community. Now I'm single-handedly or within the help of my community, I can profess, practice and propagate any religion. Or if I don't want to follow anything, I can stay as I'm not following any, or not to follow any. It prohibits discrimination on the grounds of religion. You can't discriminate anyone based on the religion. You can prohibit his or her entry to any public place based on his or her religion. Any such sort of discrimination, no such sort of discriminations is possible. It's prohibited. And the other thing is, the Constitution allows the state to intervene in the matters of religion. The state can intervene in the matters of religion when there is something happening against the equality. To ensure the equality within the religious communities, the state can interfere. For example, it banned sati, it banned untouchability, it banned human sacrifices, all those things. You can't continue with that saying like, this is my religious practice. No, it's not possible. the state or the constitution has given the state the powers to intervene in all those matters if it is a threat to the society. Clear? Clear, Nia? Yes. Okay, now give me the answer back. What are the three features of secularism described in Indian constitution?
Yeah, so India is a secular state, which means it does not have an official religion.
Yes, very good.
So, okay, if there are any conflicts related to the religion, then the state can involve in that. And yeah, nobody in the community can be discriminated on the basis of religion.
Then,
And yeah, in a community, people can profess whatever religion they believe.
very good. Yes, they
Yeah.
can. You completed 4. That is the only thing, right? So propagate, profess, or practice any religion they want. Yes. So mention the problem of caste system in Indian politics. What is the answer for that? What is the issue of that? The selection of candidates are done by keeping in mind what the caste composition of an electorate and nominating the candidates from different caste to muster enough vote. What is that? If in a particular electorate there is more this kind of caste people, so you need that caste vote. So you are nominating a candidate based on the caste, because just to muster the votes. It's not just because of he is eligible, but there is another factor like caste. What is his caste? If he is belonging to the same caste, will they vote for them? All those things. That is a first negative thing in the politics, the caste in politics. First one is selection of candidates in elections are done by keeping in mind the caste composition of an electorate. What is the caste composition of an electorate? Nominate candidates from different castes. Based on that, they will be nominating candidates from the different castes to muster enough vote. Political parties and candidates appeal to caste sentiments to muster vote. Like, I am to this class, this caste, I will be on basis of some emotional statements or the religious sentiments, caste sentiments. Like we have been facing all those things. Or if he is from an high or a better class, he want to high caste, he will be making the statements like we have to rule completely, we have been neglected. So to regain all those things, so many caste based voting, caste based election campaignings will be happening. The political parties and the candidates in the elections make appeals to the caste sentiments to muster vote. Competing the caste groups fight for power, resources, and representations. So there are different caste groups and they itself fight for power, resources, and representation. And this caste-based mobilization can create divisions. It can even create conflict among communities. If two parties are there and two parties are serving for different two castes, and these parties will be mobilizing based on the caste. So the society is split into two caste groups now, not just of their political agendas, but they are split into two castes. That's a great issue. So this can even create conflicts. First it creates divisions and later it will be creating conflict. So which are the three or 4 points? First thing is selection of candidates in the elections by keeping in mind the caste composition in an electorate to muster enough votes. Second thing is political parties and candidates in the elections may appeal on the basis of caste. Public appealings and the promises are given based on the caste sentiments. The third one is competing. Well, they are competing. These caste groups are competing for power, representation, and resources. It's a power fight. It's a war for the power. It's like a power fight. So different caste groups are competing each other for the power, resources, and representation. This caste-based mobilizations will create divisions. It will lead into conflicts. This is clear? Is this clear? These are the negative effects of casteism in politics. Or you can another ask, it's like the effect of casteism in what are the negative impact of applying caste in politics? What are the negative effects of caste in politics? All those questions, same answer. Is this clear to you? Is this clear to you, my dear one? Yes. Is this clear to you? Perfect. Okay, then ma'am, unmute someone. We have so many questions to discuss. We have to move a little bit fast. Yes.
Allora.
Allora. Allora.
Please unmute.
Give me the answer, dear. Allora. Please unmute. Is she unmuted?
No.
I guess she has some problem with the screen, I guess. Is there Allora? Allora, if you have any problem, let me know through the comment box.
Okay, then we can unmute.
Can you send one request once more? Can you change the page and call someone now? Yes. Anywhere, from anywhere. No, someone else. Muhammad Nihal. Please, I'm not able to unmute. What happened, Allora? Then please comment it through the comment box. Muhammad Nihal, you unmuted. Tell me the answer for this question. This one. Muhammad Nihal, it's getting late. You have to unmute first. Yes.
Please unmute, dear.
I guess she's stuck, man. No, he is not stuck. He's just simply staying there. Muhammad Nihal, no, you have to unmute. Why you are not unmuting? Why you are not unmuting? Muhammad Nihal. Ma'am, where is he? We'll send her request once again. Nihal, please unmute. Disturbance around. Okay, then you can type. Ma'am, unmute someone else.
Mugda.
Mugda. Mugda. Yes, give me the answer, Mugda. Allora, give me answer through the comment box. Okay, yes, Muhammad Nihal, you may also type the answer in the comment box. Mugda, go for the answer.
Network issue, maybe. Ask someone.
You're having network issues?
Yes.
Can unmute. Dhruv.
Dhruv.
Yes, ma'am.
Give me the answer, Dhruv.
For 26.
Yes, this one. What is the problem of casteism in India, Indian politics?
Caste is viewed as a vote bank where some political parties can easily get votes from them.
Yes. Yes, go for the other ones. Dhruv, we don't have much time. Go for the other ones. Yes, caste is considered as a vote bank. Then next thing. Dhruv, are you speaking something? I can't hear you anything. Dhruv,
I think he's confused.
I just told you about 3 or 4 points. Yes. Yes, Dhruv. I will give you an answer. What?
Nothing, ma'am.
Dhruv, give me the answer. Was you not listening to the class?
Now, can you say the other points?
I have said it, repeated it 2 times or 3 times, and I asked you, do anyone want me to repeat that? So where were you at that time?
Can you repeat that one more time?
You are not attending the class. The next time onwards, I'll give you imposition for this comes because you guys are making the class lag, right? So first thing is the candidates are selected based on the selection of candidates are done by keeping in mind the caste composition of an electorate, and they will nominate candidates based on that. What is the second point? The political parties and candidates will make appeals on the basis of caste sentiments. Third point, why these parties are competing for the caste groups are competing for power, resource and representation, and this caste mobilizations will divide the societies and later it will create conflicts. Now give back the answer, Dhruv. Don't waste the time much. Ma'am, can you please unmute him?
Yes.
Dhruv.
Some political some castes are mobilized, which cause divisions.
Very good.
Some political parties compete for gaining votes from castes.
Based on
Some political parties mobilize support for the benefit of these social castes.
the political parties appeal for the caste based on
Appeal for the caste
vote based on what?
based on economic and
Based on caste
for-
sentiments, Dhruv. Why you are not listening to the class? Why you are not attentive? What happened to you? You were attentive. What happened to you this day?
I was trying to read all of them.
Was trying to read, but where were you when I was explaining that in the first time? You were not listening, right? What happened? You were not like that. You was an attentive student in my class. What happened to you?
Now you went too fast.
Don't say silly reasons, Dhruv. Don't say simple reasons. You were not listening, right? Where were you when I was explaining it the first 2 to 3 times I explained that side, then I asked you the question. Be attentive. Yes. Now let's move to the 27th question. Suggest 83 ways to maintain body mass index. How you will maintain your body mass index. Yes, let's see the answer. This side. Let's see the answer. BMI refers to a calculation of body fat on adult men and women based on height and weight. How you can maintain your body mass? It wholesome, nutritious food, and every day of the week you have to exercise 30 to 40 minutes, at least 1.5 to 5 to 2 liters of water to stay hydrated. 3 key points: eat nutritious food, wholesome, nutritious food, exercise daily, and stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Yes. Now looks to our next question. That's a pretty easy question. Tertiary sector activities help in development of primary and secondary sector. Evaluate the statement. Tertiary sector activities help in the development of primary and secondary sector. We know that there are 3 sectors. How they are helping each other. How tertiary sector is helping the primary and secondary sector. Let's have the look. How it is that it helps both sectors in production process. It helps both sectors in production process. For example, wheat produced in the primary sector is transformed to wheat flour and biscuits in the secondary sector. The agriculture sector will produce the wheat. The manufacturing sector will transform it as a biscuit. And who will sell it? Who will sell it? Yes, exactly. The tertiary sector will be the ones who is selling this. So what are the other facilities? Transport, storage, communication, banking, trade services. All these services are given by the tertiary sector, and this is a support for the production process. Manufacturing will be having transportation facilities, will be needing storage facilities and communication facilities, right? They have to sell their product. Communication facilities should be there. They have to save their economic. They have to should do the financial transactions. For that they need banking, trade services. All those services are necessary, and tertiary sector provide this. The tertiary sector play a vital role in marketing and distribution of primary and secondary products. Who markets this? Who distributes this? by how they are marketing, how they are distributing it, advertising, market research, distribution channels. All these things are done by tertiary sector. All these things are done by the tertiary sector. So tertiary sector play a vital role in distribution of primary and secondary products. So what is the answer for this? First thing, it is like it is helping the primary and secondary sector. Now, for example, you have to state an example of wheat. It is transformed into a product in the secondary, sold by the tertiary. What are the services? Transport, storage, communication, banking, trade, all those things are given by tertiary sector, which is essential for the production process. And at the end, this finished goods is marketed and distributed by the tertiary sector through the advertising, market research, distribution channels. All these are provided by the tertiary sector. And what is the next question? Primary sector was the most important sector of economic activity at initial stages of the development. They are saying to that primary sector is very important in the initial stages of the development. Evaluate the statement. Okay, Amrita, evaluate the statement. Let's have a look. Agriculture is called the backbone of Indian economy because major population is based on agriculture. Nearly 70% population is based on agriculture, and this agriculture is providing raw materials to food processing companies, textile industries, and all those things. The agriculture is providing even to the dyes, natural dyes, chemical industry, textile industry, food processing industry, they are providing the raw materials. They are the source of food and fodders. International business, import and export activities, how it is implementing. If you have so much foods, you will be exporting it, so it will increase the foreign exchange. Then employment opportunity. It's providing a primary employment opportunity. Rural areas, it is providing employment opportunity. If there is better agricultural facilities, if there is an irrigation facility, a particular land can also be, which is a fallow land, that can also be converted to an agricultural land. So many people will be getting paid to be working there. Agricultural laborers, non-agricultural laborers, all of them will be getting some sort of employment. And this is a low capital investment. Agriculture is a low capital, helps to attain food security, thus providing an efficient, healthy working population to other sectors, thus increasing national income. Yes, thus increasing national income. So now what we said is how is about agriculture. Okay, yes. So what if it is like this is about a one single thing in the primary sector. We have this you don't have to explain all this information. This information comes in the next question, but the question is about the primary sector. So this is one example for the primary sector. To give you an elaborate thing, I just mentioned this. How agriculture, one single item is contributing. So agriculture is one single job in the primary sector. How then primary sector will be contributing? Now you are thorough with what is happening in the agriculture. So let's look what is happening in the primary sector. Not only agriculture, fishing, mining, all those things are also included in the primary sector. Again, major population is depending upon primary sector. So for initial stages, what you can develop is a major population is depending on primary sector. So first you have to develop the primary sector. It is providing raw materials to agro-based, what we see in the agriculture PDF, like PPT. Then metallurgical, chemical and textile industries, they are providing features to metallurgical, chemical and textile industries. So when the farming method changes, how the farming method will change? It is an impact of secondary. Don't look into that. The methods of when better irrigation facilities come, better advanced technologies there, we will be attaining food security. When we attain food security, we will be having a healthy working population. So primary sector, we are going into agriculture. Even if agriculture is better, you will get a food security, and based on that you have a healthy population which will be contributing to the whole economic growth. Then now the people could take up other activities. When agriculture is there, the other people can take up the secondary and tertiary activities. And if you have better mining technology, fishing technology, agriculture, all these things, exports and imports. You have better iron ores. You can export that. You will be, it's a basic for your manufacturing industries. This iron ores are basic thing for your manufacturing industries. So they you can provide your the raw materials of the mining towards from the mining towards the secondary sector, which is a manufacturing sector. So it is a huge answer which you can conclude and write in the 5-mark question. Is this clear? Is this clear? Let's conclude it once again. Primary sector is a sector where majority of the population depends upon. Majority of the population depends upon primary sector. So if the primary sector developed, all of these people will get a better, higher standard of living. They will get a higher standard of living. Then, so better standards of living means parallelly you will be economically progressing. Then primary sector, which are the major things in the primary sector? Agriculture, fishing, mining, all those things. It is contributing to various industries. What are they? Agro-based, metallurgical, chemical and textile industries, all those things. If an industry grew, the economic development will come as with this. The economic development will follow the development of the industrial development. When an industry is growing, yes, the economy also will grow. So the primary sector is providing all the raw materials towards our major industries. So you have to build primary sector. Then, if the method of farming changed, for example, we are taking an example of agriculture. If a method of farming changed, first thing it will give you is food security. You will get better food security. So if there is better food security, there will not be population starving and dying. You will get a healthy population, and healthy population means a healthy working class. A healthy working class means better economy. So you will get a healthy working class. Then many people can take up, if the primary sector is well developed, you can move into other activities. So parallelly, the other economic developments will also grow. The increasing number of craft persons, traders, they will have enough food is provided or enough primary sector activities is going on. So you can now shift your focus to other sectors. Yes, it is a source of internal trade, foreign trade, and causing increase in foreign exchange. It is a source of internal trade, foreign trade, and causing foreign exchange. Is this clear to you, my dear ones? 2 questions we have shown. How tertiary sector is contributing to others, how primary sector is important for economic growth. Yes. Is this clear to you, my dear ones? Do I need to repeat? Yes, ma'am, time. We are up to 10:30. Let's try to conclude within 10:15. Yes. Let's move to how did Greek War of Independence mobilize the nationalist feeling among the educated elite class? We have seen the same questions in the previous question papers, right? When the previous classes we have gone through the same questions. Do you remember how they are simply copy pasting from the previous year question? What is the answer? You are thorough with the answer. The Greek was under Ottoman Empire, 15th century. Then the revolutionary movement in the Europe, they sparked Greek also. The people living in exiles and West Europeans, no, I don't say so. Honey, the West Europeans had sympathy for the ancient Greek culture, so they supported Greek nationalists. Yes. Then poets and artists glorified Greece as a cradle of European civilization. Then what is there? So they got a public support. Even for an example, Lord Byron organized funds and joined wars. At the end, Treaty of Constantinople came 1832, recognized Greece as an independent nation. Yes. So this question, the same question, very good Dhruv, the same question we have discussed in the last class, right? The same question. What was the question? How? Give it with examples. They have given you this statement and asked you to explain with examples. In 2021, right? This is 2020, so this is 2021. Okay, let's move to the next question. Why is agriculture the backbone of Indian economy? This question was, How primary sector is important for economy, the initial stages of development. And you have given another question like how agriculture is important or the backbone of economy. The answer is this. We have already explained this slide. The same thing. Major population is on agriculture. Agriculture is the raw materials, source of food and or no, you have to only mention about agriculture. In that answer, we have mentioned about mining and fishing, all those internal and international trade, all those such things. Here, your answer should be sticking towards agriculture only. What is the agriculture source of food and fodder? International business, imports and exports. Yes, you export and import food grains. Yes. Then the provides employment opportunity. This question was asked for 5 marks. This question was asked for 5 marks. You have to explain how agriculture contributes in 5 marks. Then provide employment opportunities to the rural labor, and it is a low investment thing. Food security, healthy working class, other sectors, increasing national income. Here you have to mention that when there is a healthy popular work, like healthy working class, you will increase the national income. So it is again becoming a backbone of Indian economy. Is this clear? Is this clear? Well, let's complete this portion also, and we have only one map question left. Describe any 5 functions of political party. Easy, right? Let's look. Contest in elections. First one is contesting in elections. Second one, parties form and run government. Third one, parties play a decisive role in making of law making. They have a role in law making. Then parties provide access to government machinery, welfare schemes implemented by government. They are the ones who is standing in between. They are the ones who is providing people to government machinery, welfare schemes and all those things. Shape public opinions. Parties shape public opinion. So what are the five functions of political parties? Contest elections, form and run government, play a decisive role in law making, and provide access to government machinery and welfare schemes implemented by government. Fifth one, shape public opinion. Shape public opinion. Yes, democratic system is better than any other form of government. Support the statement with examples. Again, this is also a repeated question. Let's look why it is better. Why it is better? Because promotes equality. Now you add enhances the dignity of individuals. 2 points. Promotes equality, enhances the dignity. I need these questions in the board exams. These are the board exam questions, Afreen. Don't cry. Promotes equality, enhances the dignity. For example, you have to provide examples. Democracy has stopped caste discrimination, untouchability, illegal and punishable, by making untouchability illegal and punishable offense. Improves the quality of decision making. How? Discussions and meeting. Democracy is going through discussions and meetings. Provides a method to resolve conflict. How? Deliberation and negotiation. What is negotiation? You are looking towards an issue and sitting there for a discussion to solve that issue in a keen idea or a strong insist to solve that issue. Allows room to correct mistakes, accommodate social diversity. You can state the example of Belgium. It is accountable to civilians. All those things are there. Yes. So promotes equality among the citizens, enhances the dignity. For example, you have to state the caste discrimination is banned. Example, untouchability. Improves quality of decision making. How? Discussions and meetings. Provide a method to resolve conflicts. What are the examples? Deliberation and negotiation. Allows room to correct mistakes. Accommodate social diversity. Or example, you can state the examples of Belgium. These are 2021 questions, right? Yes, Linda, these are. Now, let's do the next question. Banks plays an important role in the economic development of the country. Banks plays an important role in the economic developments of the country. Yes, banks plays an important role. How? Keep the money of the people. They keep the money of the people in a safe custody, give them interest. Based on the deposits, they will get interest. Act as a mediator from those who have surplus money and those who are in need of the money. Provide loan to large number of people in low interest. It's a formal sector, so it will provide loan in the low interest. Promote agricultural industrial sector by providing loans. Funds to organizations like self-help groups. So in these organizations, you can take loans without any collateral. No such strict procedures are not there in self-help groups in the rural areas. This is a great relief to them. So they are providing loans to the self-help group. Net banking system. Presently, what is that? Net banking system helps in smooth and recorded transactions. Our transactions are smooth and recorded transactions. Okay. So the next question, this is already discussed in the last class. Credit pushes the borrower into a situation from which recovery is painful. Which is that situation? Which is that situation? One word for that. Debt trapped. Exactly, Rajashree and Ananya. Yes. So they the credit pushes the borrower into a situation from which recovery is painful. It is about the debt trap. Like before. Yes. So you have to state an example. You can state the example of a labor who has faced agriculture, a farmer who has faced crop failure, or an industrialist who has faced a fire accident. In such conditions, who has taken loan and faced the fire accident. Yes. So now let's move to map-based questions. What is the first question? The place where Indian National Congress session was held and you were given the map. A. Which is the A? What is A? Oh, who said that is Calcutta? Yes, Parth is right. Abdul Hadad, so many people are right. Someone told me that is Calcutta and my heart is bleeding, my dear. Okay, Neeraj. Neeraj, it was you? Yes. Yes, A is Madras. Then what is the next question? Let's look into the next question. The place where movement of indigo planters was started, where it was? Even if you don't remember the exact area, but if you are having a doubt like whether it is Champaran movement, whether it is Gheda movement, observe the map from the here. You can easily know that it is in the Bihar, so it is in, this is Champaran. In which year this movement happened? In which year this movement happened, my dears? Very good, Rajashree, Melena, Parth. Yes, it is in 1970. Champaran movement happened. And do you know where is Gheda? Here it is Gheda. Here it is Ahmedabad. Two other areas where the movements happened. Ahmedabad cotton mill workers and Gheda, farmers festival. Yes, both in Gujarat. Yes. Now let's move to our next question. Locate and label any four. You can choose and locate, but here you have to locate all those things. Sardar Sarovar in which state? Sardar Sarovar in which state? Sardar Punjab, Gujarat. Gujarat, yes, very good. It's in Gujarat. Sardar Sarovar is there in Gujarat. Very good. So you have to locate it in Gujarat. Where you will locate it? Near, okay, this don't get confused. I will use this color. Nearer to here you can locate Sardar Sarovar. Let's call it as Sardar Sarovar. Yes. Now, Bhilai Iron and Steel Plant. Where it is? Gujarat. No need to mark river. You can just mark that areas too. It is also enough. If you remember the river, go for the river. Then Bhilai Iron and Steel Park is there in? Yes, very good. Melana is, I guess, Melana is active only when I ask you about the map question. Why it is so? Yes, it is in Chhattisgarh. Where you will mark in Chhattisgarh, my dears? Where is my map? Yes, here it is. Chhattisgarh. Where you will mark in Chhattisgarh? It's nearly here. This is our Chhattisgarh and you can mark it here. Bhilai. In Chhattisgarh, you can mark nearer to this area. You can mark it as Bhilai. Then Pune. Where is Pune? In which? Okay, this is Chhattisgarh. Where is Pune? In which state? Pune. Very good, Linda. You said it. Who said it? Calcutta. I asked you which state. Karnataka. No, Evelyn. What happened to Nia? Yes. How many times we mark Pune in our map? Yes. Arish, you are right. It is in Maharashtra. And let's mark it as MH. So where you will mark in Maharashtra? It's near to Mumbai. It's near to Mumbai. Here you can mark Pune. In Maharashtra, near to Mumbai, you can mark. Oh, this I know. Oh, Kochi. Where it is? Oh, Kerala. Someone loves Kolkata in the chat box. Yes, right. Someone loves it. I don't know why he is loving it so much. Yes, where you will mark. It isn't Kerala. Where you will mark nearer to here. Here it is Kochi. Kochi seaport. Then Indore. The Indore we are continuously marking in the same and again in the maps, right? It has been repeatedly asked. Which state? Very good. It is in Madhya Pradesh. Where you will mark Indore in Madhya Pradesh. This is our Madhya Pradesh, and you can mark Indore nearly here. You can mark Indore near. This is a repeatedly asked question. Indore is a repeatedly asked question. Narora. Narora thermal nuclear power plant. Where it is Narora? Ma'am, Kochi is in Kolkata, right? Yes, Neeraj, Kochi is in Kolkata. And sometimes it will be in Delhi too. Yes, Linda. UP, very good. And someone else. Melena also commented me that. I got it right. Very good. So, where you will mark in UP. This is our UP. And nearer to here, just above this, you can mark Narora. This is Narora. Don't get confused with Sadar. I will mark Sadar somewhere else. This is Sardar Sarovar. Sardar Sarovar, Indore, Narora. Is it? It's very close to Noida, not that much close. Noida is near it, little bit. Noida is nearly here. Noida is there. Not that much close. Yes, but in map you can identify it's a little bit close to Noida. Noida, yes, Arush. Whose map shows that Kochi is in Calcutta? Someone's map shows that Kochi is in Calcutta. Yes. Yes, Rajasri. A and B questions. Sure. This is B question. So let me take a screenshot, Afrin, and this is the A question. You are done with the screenshots? And do you? Oh my god, I know Kochi to mark clearly. I'm going to kill you if you don't know to mark Indore. Because we are completely, yes, enough for today. Okay, fine. Let's stop it here. And if you guys don't have any doubt, let's go for the exam. It's time for exam. So, yes. Is there some... No. That was a question for visually impaired. I just asked you to... the same questions. They have to tell it. That's all. Kochi equal to Port equal to Kolkata. So, Kochi equal to Kolkata. Oh my god. Yes. Very good, Alora. Alora's got to 72 for her SST pre-board exam. Very good, my dears. What about others? No, you guys did not have received your papers, right? No, someone was having their PTA meeting, not for this class. Not for this class. You guys were having your PTA meeting and you will receive your papers in the PTA meeting. Class teachers meeting. Yes, this class, right? Someone told me that he is having PTA meeting, and the PTA meeting he will be receiving papers. Are you alive, my dear? Yes. Are you missing in my class or are you alive? And it was my PTA. It was Linda. Okay, Linda was the person. She is alive and today she is having her birthday. So don't worry. Very good. She scored really well. It was just a show off. Ma'am, I don't score much. I'm afraid of the exams, ma'am. She has scored 70 out of 80. Prepare a little bit well. You can score about 75. Yes. They shouldn't kill her if she scored 70. 5 marks more, right? You can score it easily. Yes. Honey, you are commenting on her on that Patupi. You all guys are like that. Don't give me that show off. No, she needs to score above 80. It's out of 80, dear Wasim. It's out of 80. Not out of 100. Yeah. I feel so. When I was also unmuting, you are giving you the relatable answers, but not the exact answers. Yes, I know parents don't understand that. Okay, cool. Enjoy your life. They will ask to score above 80. Don't exaggerate. They know your potential. That's why they are asking you to score above 75. They will be happy if you scored a 78, 77, right? Will they ask you like, were these 2 marks gone? Will they ask? Don't tell me exaggerated visions. Tell the truth about your parents. My mom was giving a side eye that the entire PTA. Nice. I don't know how all parents have the same mindset. My parents never asked me like what is this 2 mark. Like it is like if I scored 10 marks below, you'll be like okay, score well in the next exam. It's only 10 marks, right? You can score it well. I know what our avastha is very pathetic. Your avastha will be pathetic, Hannah. Last question. In the next class, you remember you ask me, then I'll tell you. Now I'm not supposed to tell someone else who will be answering the questions. Yes. Then Alora got 10. Whom you give the 5 marks. Okay, cool. Don't be a parent like that anymore to your children. Okay. If I get above 70, my parents are really happy. Is that even very good? So are these oh my god, all my guys are getting 10 on 10, 8 on 10. So it was an easy paper. No, it was not that much easy. You studied well. Amna, very good Amna, very good Hannah. Yes, Path, Rehan. So many people are there. So I'm not able to call all of your names. Registry is there. Who was the answer registry for that? France sneezes. Yes. Yes, you can. If you are done with your exams, my dears, it's time to say bye-bye. Thank you so much. So stay happy, stay cool. Don't worry about the exams. Don't worry about the marks. Look into your talent and try to improve that. Okay? Yes. So it's time to say bye-bye. Thank you so much. Stay happy, stay cool. Bye.